Talk about how the men's and women's teams have performed so far early in the season.
Well, we've got a really young group this year, so we've been a little bit, not careful, but we've been kind of bringing the kids along slowly. We went to a real low-key meet our first time, a little bit harder one the last time, or the next time. And this past weekend we ran at Winthrop University against mostly Division I competition. So kids fared well. We've had a number of kids have personal bests this season, so it seems like it's starting to come together. We're off this coming weekend, and then the next weekend we're going to UNC Charlotte. There'll be about 25 teams there, pretty much all Division I. The competition will be really, really stiff. So that's what we're kind of shooting for right now.
Talk about some of the key performances first for the men's side from this season. For
the men, it's been kind of fun. We've had two different guys win the SAC Runner of the Week awards, which doesn't usually happen. Usually those SAC awards are dominated by one or two people, so to have two people win, Kit Powell in week number 1 and Justin Gregg in week number 2, two seniors, and then after that we've had a lot of younger kids do really well. Brady Adcock, who's a sophomore this year, is having an outstanding season. Derek Gibson, who's a freshman, is having a really good year, and Josh Greenfield Tuttle, we call him GT. He had the race of his life last weekend and did fantastic. So the boys are coming along.
On the women's side, who has been highlighted so far?
On the women's side, besides our normal, upperclassmen have done well for us for a few years, like Cassie Adamson and Danielle Metz. We've had a couple of freshmen do really well. Jessica Viscusi has come in, and all 3 weeks she's run about 30 seconds faster than her best time ever. So that's amazing, and we don't really see a ceiling for her yet. She seems to be doing wonderful. Savannah Mazel's doing real well as a freshman. She's beaten her best high school time already by over a minute. So we're doing well. We've got a couple of the ladies, minor injuries that have kept them out for a couple weeks, and so we're really looking forward. We got this 1 week off to kind of recover those injuries, get stronger, and next week we'll find out when we go to Charlotte.
On the men's side, you've won 14 straight conference championships, and you've been named Coach of the Year 15 years in a row. What do you have to do to continue those streaks?
Well, let me tell you, it's gotten really, really tough over the years. Without sounding corny, we got people who are gunning for us every week, and every week we go somewhere, it's like we got to beat Mars Hill, and it's been tough. But we've got like I said, we're really young, and so right now we're not running nearly what I think we're going to run later in the year, but because you just never know with freshmen. But it's a sport where freshmen can make a real difference, and I hope so, because we're going to need it this year. But I think it's going to be tight. Anderson and Wingate both have really strong teams this year on the men's side, so we'll see. We've got 4 weeks to conference day.
You're in your senior season currently. Talk about what the previous 3 years have meant to you and what you're hoping to accomplish this season.
Well, the past 3 seasons they've been really great. I've made a lot of friends. I've met a lot of really, really talented runners and talented people overall. It's something that has changed me completely. For what I want to accomplish this season, I just want to try to improve my time or meet up with my time. Like right now, I haven't PR'd like I did last season, so hopefully I'll get back down to that time, and it'll be hopefully a good season. We got a lot of good runners on the team this year, so I'll have a lot of people to run with, so it'll be really good.
You placed 16th in your last meet that you ran in at the Lenore Run Invitational. Talk about your performance and the performance of some of your teammates to date this season.
Well, actually, at that race, it was really good. I had Jess. She was right on my tail the whole entire time. She was actually right on me for the first 2 full miles, and it was the last mile that she dropped back a couple of seconds. But the past meet she had, she passed that time and did really well. So hopefully she'll definitely get probably in the low 19s this season. But as for me, it was a good, strong first 2 miles. The third mile was a little hard, but you just stay with it and hope for the best.
Talk about your goals for the team this upcoming season as you approach the conference meet.
The goal, for this team is for everybody to just be really strong and definitely real, what's a good word for it? We've been a really strong team this season. Everybody's really come together pretty well. We all get along very well. A lot of new, a lot of new talented people coming in. Like I said, I've mentioned her a couple of times already. Jess, she's done very, very well. Savannah, she's PR'd I think by a whole minute so far, and it's only had a couple of meets. So we should have a really good, strong team coming in for regionals. So.